Hey guys, Cronus Falls here, and today I am bringing you a video on the new tournament that is going to be coming out tomorrow, which is a rare-only dragon tournament. Now this is something we haven't had before. They're new to 1.15, and the idea is if you can come in and beat the dragon with a team of all rares, that is the only way to get points in the tournament. So obviously this is going to be something that's going to be easier for some than others, just depending on how many rares you have leveled up. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a look at what I'm going to be doing for this tournament. So let's come in here into the Dragon's Lair. And as you'll see here, I have Apothecary as my lead. I've got the Reliquary Tinder in here as a reviver / cleanser. I've got Kale coming in for poison, Greybeard for our CC, and War Maiden as my AoE decreased defense. Now as you see here, I only have her 5-star, so she is not fully leveled. She does not have War Master, which does bring this team down a little bit, but overall she is still a great addition and will be coming in there. So let's go ahead and just get into it right here and we will see how it works. So as you can see, Apothecary is going first. He's giving us our speed up, and then we've got our Greybeard here giving us CC, so he got a bunch of freezes off there, which is nice. Our War Maiden's got that AoE decreased defense across the board for us so we can knock him down. Now no one in here is built for damage, so these waves are going to take a while, and that's one unfortunate thing about this tournament is when you're using all rares, the runs tend to get lengthy. But as you can see, another thing is just, rares don't have the best stats, so keeping them up is a little bit tough, especially if you've got a rank 5 coming in here like my War Maiden. That's what Reliquary Tinder's in here for. She can just help us keep those up though. That stun on Apothecary is unfortunate. But we are doing alright here so far. He's very fast, so out of all the people to be stunned, he's going to get out of it the quickest, which is nice. So he's back around. He should be going before them. Hopefully he can get a heal on our Greybeard. He goes for speed instead, but luckily we got a shield up. So yeah, we're just working our way through. Looks like it's going to be probably about a minute 15 by the time we get through this first wave. Our Kale is built pretty tanky here. He's an HP % gloves and defense % chest. And so he is going to be getting the most value once we get to the dragon. He's just going to help us knock it down. I've also considered switching him for Frozen Banshee as another option. And basically, she does a better job against the dragon, I feel. But she doesn't do a whole lot in the waves, which is actually where we're having a harder time. So I think it might be more beneficial to keep him in here. But I will test both and we will see. So yeah, I mean, this is basically the setup you want to go with. There are plenty of other options in these roles, except for War Maidens. She's basically the only rare that can fill this. But Kale, you could also do Frozen Banshee. Those are the two main ones as far as the Poisoner roles go. You could also try coming in here with a couple of Cold Hearts, something like that, some big max HP damage. But basically, you're always going to want someone like a Greybeard here. So Gnarlhorn can do that pretty well. Who else? I feel like there are others. I think Painkeeper would be pretty good in here, or like Bellower in a stun set, one of them. Painkeeper wouldn't really be so much of a CC, but she'd be more of a healer / carry. She would kind of slot into Reliquary Tinder's position, but she doesn't have a revive, so I feel like not quite as good. I did watch Stu Gaming's video on this earlier today, and I have no idea why he's saying he doesn't like Reliquary Tinder, because she is absolutely amazing, especially when paired with Apothecary. I will agree with him that on her own, reviving someone, she just can't heal them back up to full, but if they're in lifesteal or you have an Apothecary there to spot heal them, then she is absolutely the best for this role, in my opinion. Like, no one else really comes close. Unfortunately, we didn't get a lot of poison there, but we've knocked down his bar fully anyways, so we're going to be okay. And that's what Reliquary Tender is great for right there. She comes through and cleanses all that off of us, gets us some heals going, so we are looking okay going into the next hit from the dragon. The only one who's got a little bit of damage on him now is our Greybeard, but he has that shield up, so he's not going to be taking much. Now, the problem with my War Maiden being level 50 is that I can't build her up to be quite as tanky as the rest of them, obviously, which means she's pretty much always taking Apothecary's spot heal. This could be a little bit of an issue if someone goes down, But luckily the rest of the team is tanky enough that it's not too much of an issue. So let's see here if we can break this. We didn't get any of the big poisons out from Kale, unfortunately, but we do still manage to get through it. So this is not a fast run by any means. Look at that. All of them missed. He does have over 200 accuracy, but he did get resisted there, which is just unfortunate. So we get a decreased attack on us now. Our War Maiden and Kale are the only ones who do damage based off of attack, but obviously War Maiden's just in there for the decreased defense, and Kale's in there to do damage with his poisons, so that doesn't affect us too much. I guess technically these two do damage based off of attack as well, but none of them are real damage champions. We're just bringing them in there for other forms of damage, like their War Master and poisons. We've got a decent amount built up here. Hopefully we can get through that. Not quite. We do take a stun, but as you see, we were in no danger of dying there. It's going to be about a 5-minute run, which is not the quickest thing in the world, but at least we can do it. And that is it. So I have a feeling that not a lot of people are going to be able to actually come in here and compete in these tournaments, because not a whole lot of people have a bunch of rares leveled up like I do. We will see. If you out there have champions like this, I feel like it might actually be a little bit, I don't know about easier, but more accessible to free-to-play players, just because the players like Whales and such don't keep rares, they don't use them, they've never leveled them up, and I suppose they may have some that they could just invest into really quick, but if you are already out there doing Dragon with a bunch of rares, then you do have a little bit of an advantage going into this, which is nice. So we'll just have to wait and see what the rewards are. I hope they're really good, because this is going to be a tough tournament. If they do tournaments like this for the other dungeons, those are going to be extremely tough. Like, I can't imagine trying to do Spider 20 with only rares. But it would be interesting to see what might come out from it, if there are strategies of how it could be done. I mean, obviously Cold Heart is a rare, so she would definitely come into that. But yeah. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you do well in the tournament coming up, and that you have some of these champions that you can work with and make it work for you. So thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Join the Discord or leave a comment down below if you have anything you'd like to talk about. I'm always happy to give you guys advice, and thanks for watching.